And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, both of these teams, Clark, like to run offense through the post.
Yeah, we call that dine-in eating. They're going inside to eat and make it happen. They're not going to settle for the drive-through window. They're going to make it happen in the paint with physicality and throwing that ball inside often and consistent.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Down in the block, it's Markkanen and Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Stolen by Ball and stolen by LeBron. In the corner, it's Monk. A three-ball. Trains the three-pointer. Monk's got the first 3 points tonight for the Lakers.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Levine's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James kicks to Davis. Westbrook passes to Monk. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
That's one of Levine's pet moves, has the speed to get there and the hops to finish.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. Three-pointer. Westbrook, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. DeRozan in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Boy, I really like the rhythm and pace that DeRozan plays with. I mean, on these catch and shoots, really showing you nice poise and pace.
Markkanen with it, now guarded by Monk. Here's Vucevic. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's been one of the best passing centers in the league for a long time. Gasol is patient and makes really good decisions.
Now the Lakers on the break. The finish, and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Monk. The Bulls making a change here as well. White's checked in. Bean passes the ball. Shoots from 12. And the Bulls with another miss. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Now, here's Ball. He had 27 points last game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for Davis. Riza comes in for James. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. And a change for the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Levine. Now here's Anthony. Here's Nunn. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Vucevic dishes to White. Back to Vucevic. Howard with the steal. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. Again, the Lakers.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Bulls trail by 3, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. Going into the game, he knows DeMar DeRozan will go to his pet move time and time again. Coach said he's so consistent. You prepare for him to drive the ball, then pull up, but you still can't stop it in real life. So they'll just do what they do and hope that it's enough to slow him down. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and the slam dunk by Baseball.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Going inside, and that one's good, Caruso.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Ariza. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Bulls. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. A miss that time would have put him up. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. White and Levine on the wing. Williams is out there with Lowry Markkanen. And it's Caruso in at the one spot. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Bulls. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that. I had a chance to check out the stats for Anthony Davis. Coming off a terrific season, averaged about 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points. Man. Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And here's James outside. And again, no good by the Lakers. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Levine with it. He's picked up by James. There's Ball with the 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got 5 now.
Yeah, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Took him no time at all on that one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
PA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Levine for three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
3 points.
Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 9 on the wing. Davis fires from deep. And no good. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Stolen by Westbrook. Davis with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Here's LeBron, and he lays it straight in. LeBron's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Levine gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shell shock.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for White. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. .130 left here in the second. Pass to Howard. It's Ariza on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen. Hands it from downtown. Nunn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wanting to improve as a distributor, Howard helps whenever he dishes it like that. Just opens things up for him and his team.
Three-pointer, Markkanen, and it's sent back by Howard. Caruso. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. From outside, off the mark. And it's Ariza with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Howard finds Monk. Ariza with it. Back to Monk. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. Vucevic against Ariza. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Caruso. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Caruso's got 7 points in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Ariza no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
All right, now moving on to highlight 2 of the standout performers so far in the first half.
I mean, who doesn't love a 5-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in the second half.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Lakers trail by 8. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Marcus Gasol is out there with Malik Monk. That's the Laker 5. And Chicago's shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was...
Goodness! That was special. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Markkanen into the lane, and Markkanen throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
In the corner, it's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Passes to Gasol. Stolen by Ball. Now DeRozan. And stolen by James. To the middle. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Marc Gasol.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
From the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Ball. DeRozan in the corner. From about 19 feet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony comes in for Marc Gasol. And Ellington is subbed in for Monk. And a change for the Bulls. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Ball. Here's Ellington. And it's good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Markkanen. The 3 from Davis. The shot comes out. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. And the pass to LaVine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Feeds it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Yep, it counts.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Out to Anthony. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout for the Bulls. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Bam, your Laker girl.
big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard is checked in for Davis. Riza comes in for LeBron. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Chicago also making some changes. Williams comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's White in for Zach LaVine. DeRozan passes to Caruso. Over Nunn from 13 feet. It goes down. 9 points in the game so far. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Beans checked in for Chicago.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Zach LaVine.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Here's Nunn. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, the D with very low pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
In the corner, Bazemore with it. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Doesn't go for him.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Riza, the shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And, you know, the energy Ariza possesses, impressive, fabulous at converting despite getting bodied up.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by a bucket. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way that Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Great open look there. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
Ball, no good. Lakers leading by 5. Anthony finds Westbrook, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Vucevic, and it's White in for Zach LaVine.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's LeBron outside, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. White with it, now guarded by Monk. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And Gasol gets it to go. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. DeRozan finds Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Levine, one of the very best high flyers in the league, showing you the elevation right there.
Lakers leading by 11 to the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Ball, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. An exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
And he does get the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Lakers working the ball around now. Inside, here's Gasol. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Gasol understands how to use his body to draw contact on the way up. That is a savvy veteran move.
So he gets them both. Bulls trail by 12. Williams passes the ball. Over Westbrook. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Lakers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Free throw good, Levine.
The key piece of the trade sending Jimmy Butler from Chicago to Minnesota, Zach LaVine embraced his new, enhanced, and expanded role, showing he can be the focal point of an offense, averaging over 25 points per game in the 2021 season.
Puts it up from 17. No good that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.